Well, well, well. That was a big night with a lot of new stuff. An extra word of power. Of course not. And
Autumn thinks otherwise.
a lot of mysteries that have gone into motion. Set into motion. Welcome. This is Midnight Suns New Game Plus Express Light Hunter Edition. And we are about to go to bed. I think I should. Tomorrow's another day. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Mom's coming to visit. Mom?
Can that really be you? Come closer. I want to get a better look at you.
I want you to know that's why I gave her really light skin, my hunter. Because at this point, there's a family resemblance. They're both Eastern European. One is from Eastern Europe. The one's descended from, in part, from Eastern Europe.
After all these years, it is good to see your face again.
Wish I could say the same, Mother. Now enough with this deception and reveal your true form.
But this is my true form. The way I was when you were just a sweet, helpless little baby. You don't remember that, do you? Well, I do. Bringing you into the world was the happiest time in my life.
And taking you out of this world again will be mine.
I had thought the words of power would open your eyes. But I should have known my sister and her pet witch would continue to withhold the truth from you.
And what truth is that?
The truth they are keeping from you. You need only.
Wait! Mother! Where did you...
It's quite a connection for someone who was an infant when she was separated. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Was that really her?
Also, Robbie Reyes has a private superlink message. You know what that means. He's going to be the first one to level up. Lucky guy. I mean, he was the first one, of course, to spar. First one that we had a hangout with. And now he's going to level up after we've had him in a mission. Hello, dear.
Who's a good girl? It is my Charlie girl.
You did very well in the challenge, even without upgraded stuff. I look forward to that.
Hey, Hunter, when you've got a minute, could you meet me in the war room?
Everybody wants me. This is Nico's room. You can tell she got a lot of junk stuff everywhere. You got energy drink, you got sodas, half-eaten microwave dinners. We don't have anything yet to put on her walls, but we will. Another one we haven't met yet is Ebony. I don't think we've met Ebony yet, have we? That's Agatha's familiar. It's a cat, as far as I know. Oh, this is Captain Marvel. We could do something with that. Yeah, come on. You're not gonna keep me from accessing another frame. You know, there's so many bugs in this game, but they change from... Oh, there we go. How odd, huh? Now I can get to this. There we go. Put a picture on the wall. That's how it's done.
That looks good.
I don't really know who these people are. I'm going to assume that that's somebody. That's her and somebody from wherever she was part of. I don't know. It varies between the comics and the movie, so I can't even say. But I always take, even if I'm not lacking, I always take free stuff if it's available. And you know, before I want to hang out with anybody, I really want to get a moment in where I can find, like, maybe like a common gift that I could give somebody something. Hello, Agatha. I know what she wants to talk to me about. We just got our first intel cache, so that's Carol's area of expertise. Johnny Blaze, entry from Meditation Reflections of Dr. Stephen Strange. The parchment of power, the final page of the Darkhold, is far too powerful to leave under the protection of just anyone. We're not short of those with might or those with goodness in their hearts, but to protect the last chronicle of Cthon, it can be given to only one. Johnny Blaze will cross dimensions and summon hellfire to keep the parchment safe. It must be him. Found out. February 17th, 1692. It wasn't long before they found us. I could see the torches moving about in the edge of the forest. The group held back for a bit before a single torch approached. The figure came up toward the entrance and placed a hand on the rock face, just a stone's throw away from where I was perched. I moved closer and could see that it was Shaw himself. He moved his hand over the rock and said something strange I couldn't quite make out. A low groan started up and bits of the ceiling began to rain down on me. I leapt back and toppled into the chamber below where the others were huddled together, shrieking. Is there any other objects? No objects? Okay. Survey notes, page 23. Exploratory iron mining operations began near Salem in the mid-1600s. The ground the abbey came to rest on was honeycombed with old tunnels. Most of the tunnels were sealed, but at least one remains open on the grounds immediately behind the forge. Well, I happen to know that one too, actually. Cauldron experimentations. This is one cagey beast indeed. Dr. Druid was not kidding when he stated the difficulties tied to the imp-like creature bound to this cauldron. It appears that the energies bound within the forge only serve to further agitate the creature within the cauldron. June 10th, 1988. My initial experiments proved to be effective. A protective ward I had created to shield the abbey instead released a noxious black cloud which hung over the ground for days. 3 days later, June 13th, 1988, I moved the cauldron this afternoon to just outside the abbey and attempted to purify the springs that ran off from the waterfall and into the yard. Instead, I managed to release a geyser of flames that shot a good 50 yards into the air. A most unfortunate event. The flame blast incinerated many of my favorite willow trees. I'm going to assume that was a caretaker who wrote that. I can always assume that. Don't see any common stuff anywhere. Okay, let me Snake. Is there anything else I'm gonna do before I speak to Robbie or speak to Carol? We're not here yet, but at some point we're gonna get a gift shop with really nice gifts in it. Oh, Stark wants to talk.
Catch. Is it dinner?
Well, I don't know. Does everybody like fish?
Hunter, I have a feeling we're gonna go on lots of adventures together.
See, he enjoyed it. Now you, what do you
Hey,
want?
can I ask a favor?
Here a request. The life of a superhero is complicated, and sometimes they could use your advice. Other times they might ask for favors. Help heroes with their problems to receive new rewards. Okay, what do we have here? You're clearly the expert in demon hunting around here. What's your opinion on how we should train? A true warrior values technique over brute strength, repetition and study, not fire and fury. Or, train like you fight, with furious intent, no quarter, no mercy. Okay, one gives you credit, and one gives you 10 Iron Man critical chance, a 30% chance of getting injured while working out, and a common ability. You know, chances are we'd salvage the ability, but having a critical chance next time he's at something is pretty good too. Yeah, there's a 30% chance. So we just don't take him for a few days.
Thanks, Hunter.
Okay, he's good. He got all that. He did not get injured. See, I knew we could take care of this guy. Anybody see my dog today? Let's take care of Iron Man's. It's pretty common. Well, of course, at this point, it is going to be common. My dog is at ding 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 ding. Wasn't there earlier, is now at my place. It looks like Caretaker wants to talk. Probably feels bad about getting angry because I just went into the library. It's a frickin' library, lady. I was always in the library when I was alive 300 years ago. Hello, little doggy. I love you too.
Good girl, Charlie.
We did this already, right? I forgot. Do in the evening, do in the morning. Bark, bark. Okay. So there's a couple things before we go into the.
There you are, Hunter. Got time to look at something?
Yeah, I'll be right there. I gotta talk to my aunt.
Well, don't leave me in suspense. How are you enjoying the library?
What?
I thought we were past that.
We are, but I'm still allowed to be annoyed with you. I expect a bit of pushback from the others, but not from you, Hunter.
Why not? When have I ever made things easy for you?
You had your moments, few and far between, but that's exactly my point. You know what that place, what she meant to me.
It's a library.
And you did it anyway.
Everyone needs it. Jeez.
If I had known it meant this much to you, I would have waited. It was not my intention to defy or hurt you.
Hurt, no. Defy, maybe. At the same time, I know I haven't been very open with you about everything that's happened.
Still haven't.
At least we are talking now. Silence between us would only make things worse.
You're right about that. We have bigger things to worry about. Like the mouthy alien tormenting Spider-Man as we speak.
He did risk himself for us without hesitation. We owe him for that, at least.
For once, I think the entire team is in agreement. It's only a matter of tracking Venom down.
I would just follow the trail of destruction, but maybe there is another way.
I'm sure we'll come up with something. Don't leave poor Spider-Man waiting too long now.
Poor Spider-Man. Hello
We've got
there.
a situation rapidly developing. I'll be in contact soon, Hunter. What are you doing, Faustus? The intel cache we recovered from Hydra's gunship might seem sophisticated to the casual bystander, but they probably weren't expecting to go up against the likes of me.
Ooh.
With Central's help, I can decrypt these babies in no time, providing us a valuable and fascinating glimpse into Hydra's twisted little minds.
Okay. I'm good with that. Okay,
Central is
decrypting,
ready to work.
decrypting intel caches. Captain Marvel can decrypt Hydra intel caches at her central workstation, revealing ops that individual heroes can undertake to gain rewards. This is where you can get your solo pictures of your heroes. They're usually going on day missions on their own, most of the time in New York, sometimes other places. It's almost like having their own comic book issue. That's pretty much what it is.
Okay, what's Hydra up to now?
Hey.
This intel is hot, Hunter. We shouldn't sit on it for long.
Okay. Not
Now
so
that we've
good.
decrypted the intel, let's put what we've learned to good use.
Hero ops
Check
grant.
out the available hero ops listed on Central.
All right, lady. Hero ops grant powerful hero-specific rewards. Heroes assigned to an op will be unavailable
If
for
I had
combat.
time, I'd take care of these myself, but I have been accused of hogging the ball before.
Will be unavailable for combat missions until the following day when the op completes. It's always one day long. And of course, the first one's going to be Captain Marvel. Dr. Faustus may have escaped, but if he's smuggling artifacts through the streets of New York City, we have a chance to track him. We'll need some local assistance if we hope to narrow down the search. So send a hero to meet with the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, that's aka Daredevil. He'll be invaluable in tracking down the Hydra trucks if he's willing to help.
I think I can handle that.
I assume so.
Bye.
Okay, now it's mine to explore the Abbey, blah blah blah. Now comes our regular regimen, now that we've got everything. You'll often see the hero in their battle outfits.
Hello.
When they're ready to go out. So this is the area you'll usually see their battle stuff.
Hunter, my second favorite zombie superhero.
Who is your first?
Tony, on 2 hours of sleep. So, what do you need?
Do I want to know more about you? Now? Didn't we talk about you already?
I have questions for you.
Oh, okay.
Sure, ask away.
Tell me about yourself, Carol.
What in particular?
I was sure we went through all this.
Who were you before you became Captain Marvel?
Air Force pilot. I used to fly the unfriendly skies before I was attached to the space program. And back then, I was entirely human.
You are not entirely human?
Not since I uncovered actual, for real aliens. There was an accident with some alien tech that rewrote my DNA, and now I'm half Kree.
I have never heard of the Kree.
Neither had I. They have a space empire. It's crazy to think they've been around far longer than you've been alive.
How did Carol Danvers become Captain Marvel?
During my time with the space program, I found myself involved in a conflict between alien species, Kree and Skrulls. I got too close to a device called the Psyche Magnetron, and it completely altered me. A Kree soldier known as Marvel felt responsible for what happened and took me under his wing. He was a hero in his own right, and we fought beside each other for years. He's gone now, but I took the name Captain Marvel as a tribute to what he stood for. Since then, I've made the name my own.
I don't know what the comics say, but her debut, well, other than an appearance in the original Captain Marvel story, Marvel's story, in the 70s, Carol debuted as a hero as Ms. Marvel, and then became Captain Marvel I guess after he passed, there was a big deal because Captain Marvel had gotten cancer and was like, I guess heroes do die. It was the story. That was supposed to be definitive. My understanding is he's been resurrected. Kind of disrespects the whole concept, but that's why she changed her name to Captain Marvel.
Your strength is hard for me to fathom.
With all this gamma weirdness keeping Banner in banner form, I'm Earth's mightiest Avenger. Once Thor realized the Hulk was in a class of his own, he was not happy to be in third place. He still challenges me to arm wrestling contests, and loses. He's much less salty since I started calling him Asgard's mightiest Avenger.
How powerful would you say you are?
When someone says we need to call in the big guns, they're talking about me. Just don't say it in front of Bruce. The Hulk is an order of magnitude stronger, no question. But he doesn't have my precision, patience, or reliability. At least, that's how Bruce put it.
That much power, and it does not seem to have gone to your head.
I do get cocky sometimes, but I don't take any of this for granted, and I always remember where I came from. Arrogance is like punching the afterburner with your wheels down.
Okay.
Tell me about the Avengers.
Sure, what about us?
How long have you been an Avenger?
Over a decade. Still hard to believe. We've been so busy dealing with one crisis or another, it's hard to mark the time.
She thinks it's a decade.
My coffee tally puts me just shy of 20,000, excluding the cups I forgot to track.
What are your thoughts on your fellow Avengers?
I'm with the team for a reason. I believe in what we do. All of us do. I'm sure you've noticed Tony can be abrasive, but I never doubt his commitment. He and Banner used to fight like cats in a sack. Thankfully, they seem to be past that. And I can't think of anyone better to deal with a mystical enemy than Doctor Strange. He's a little out of sorts right now, what with being pushed out of his home, but he'll adjust.
The big question.
Do you think your team can find common ground with the Midnight Suns?
Look, I try not to get involved in team politics. I'll work with anyone who gets the job done. I don't care what team they're from.
Do all the Avengers feel the same?
No comment.
There's only one person who's a problem with the Avengers, and everyone thinks on the other side it's everybody, which is a problem, is as equal a problem as what the Avengers, you know what I mean.
Thank you, Carol.
One zagging
Anytime.
the other side.
And hey,
Each one.
if you find the time, we should hang out.
Well, I will consider that.
Of course.
Okay, let's hang out with Robbie. Robbie's asking us to hang out because he is about to level up. They always contact you in the morning. Hey Hunter, you don't ever need to give me a gift, but I sure do appreciate when you do. You have a few? I want to introduce you to someone special. Ooh, we get to go to the shop.
Who did you want me to meet?
Hunter of the Abbey, may I formally introduce you to the Hell Ride. I always like to show her to all my friends and just realized that we've been so busy beating back your mom's forces, I haven't had a chance to give you an up-close look at her. Gorgeous, right? Even without the extra hell sauce, she's a beast.
Well, that's a flirt.
She is one of a kind. As are you, Robbie.
Thanks, Hunter. You always make me feel like, I don't know, like I'm part of this whole thing.
You should be.
Don't get me wrong. I love Nico and the rest of the Sons like family. But, well, sometimes I feel more like invisible by day, rattling chains by night. Know what I mean?
You are not a ghost to me, Robbie.
Maybe not. But I have a feeling the two of us are gonna haunt the armies of Lilith anyway.
Da, 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 da. Okay. Now we can take him on Hangouts. The hunter has increased their friendship level with a hero. Reaching new friendship levels will unlock powerful gameplay rewards for that hero. Friendship levels will also grant new cosmetic rewards that can change the appearance of the hero in combat. By the way, I noticed I haven't changed a bit. Let me see if I didn't turn on my randomizer for my outfits. That's why. Okay. Okay, well, you know, now that we have more, we have a lot more, sorry guys.
Hunter?
Good morning. We have a lot more, havens. Maybe one that Dr. Strange would like. Where is he anyway? Is he out in the yard? Oh, he's meditating. He's meditating with Ileana. See?
Well met.
By the rising rings of... Oh, it's just you.
I hope you don't mind. We could meditate together if you don't mind. Yes, we're meditating near the cemetery.
I appreciate this time away from the forge. Despite Tony's complaints, a bit of soldering is far less effort than wrestling a demon into daily submission.
I understand. Keeping that demon in check is tougher than the others can imagine.
Mr. Reyes can imagine. He's the only one with an inkling of the malignant power within. If we cannot contain it, we must destroy it. Should I ever fall, Mr. Reyes, in his spirit of vengeance, will know what to do. Which is the lengthy way to say I should relax now and again to maintain vigilance.
You often say it the lengthy way.
I refuse to dignify that with a response. To do so would prove me incapable of brevity.
Aw, he's doing it.
Which is quite simply untrue.
You are doing it on purpose, are
See?
you not?
He is.
Allow me to rebuke your slander with a dozen refutations. Point the first.
Stop.
As you wish. Let's endeavor to meet again soon.
You goof. No, that was fun. He's still hanging out. Oh, there's Wanda. There's Deadpool. Speaking of pool, there's Storm and Nico. I just regret I didn't have a gift for him. But that's okay. He needed a break, and it was a better place to meditate.
To listen to the whispers of time and fate, the mind must sit impossibly still.
Yeah, he liked it.
Our time together is always illuminating, Hunter.
Thanks, silly guy.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
Oh yes! Upgrades Gamma Coil Analysis in the Forge reveals 4 abilities and allows 2 abilities to be selected. Huh? Now, I like the Way of the Fang, because this is when we could shove people, shove our enemies. We loves that. We doing that next. The other one could wait. Do I want shoving ahead of combat items? Yes! Do I want to install this before we do a Gamma Coil? Yes!
We're finally getting some decent tech down here.
See, now we're at 2 days of Gamma Coil all ready to go.
How's it going, boss?
Yes! It's got these guys. We got these guys from the first day.
Analyzing now.
Okay.
Take your pick, Hunter.
Well, to you it's new, just because I don't have it. I'm surprised I don't have it at all. Because that's a good card. Just don't need it for my stuff. So, what do I need? What does he need? We just need to salvage and salvage and salvage again. So we'll take it from blades in one shot.
No peeking now.
It's nothing I haven't seen before, dude.
What do you think?
Oh, I hate Dark Heal.
How long did you say you were exposed to
I have
this
such
thing?
better stuff
it's probably
now
fine.
that I don't even have to look at it. Okay, so also...
Until next time.
He's back from his break. Alright, so let's go Carol. Something I'm like, usually I have glaive in here. Chain 4 I like. Yeah, this is probably it. Put that in there. I don't know why in the previous run these are always show, because I was doing one simultaneously, and once you checked out a hero's stuff, it was good. It were done. You were done. Alright, so there's nothing else to do yet except go and spar with someone lucky. Oh, by the way, where are we in some of these people? I know we haven't gotten to the level 1 yet with him. He's ready to level up. In the morning, he's going to talk to me. And I'd like to start Deadpool out with something. He's already level 1. He's the first one who got there. Nico's doing well, because we got to hang out together. I mean, this is at this point, especially since there won't be as many runs, you know, any missions. Now's the time to decide who you're going to also groom for the finale, and you want them to be ahead. You want them to have a good level, but you also want to make a point to hang out with them as well. So, alright, so what we're going to do here, someone's going to get a combat bonus. I'm going to give it
Safety's on, don't worry. I think.
I think. Start the mission with 2 redraws. Alright. But we got him on the road to something.
All right, then.
And a lot of people think he's not very valuable. He actually is quite valuable when you know what to do with him. It goes really fast. She's ready to go. Next morning, we'll check her in. They'll be done. So, what do we have now? We have general missions. Unlike story missions, general missions are led by heroes other than the hunter. Well, that can vary anyway, even in story missions. The hunter can be brought on these missions, but they are not required. Of course they do, because we need to build up friendship. That's how you do it. General missions can be pursued at any time. A new story mission has also been added to Mirror Table. This mission can be pursued at any time to advance the story. Okay, it looks like Spidermaans is available. And this is Express. Is this true? It's true. So we're going to take this. We're going to meet Spider-Man there. And as far as I know, we bring him in when we do this.
I would be rotting inside that creature's gullet if not for Spider-Man. Time to return the favor.
We'll find him. We're running facial recognition on every surveillance camera in the cloud. They just keep moving too fast.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but you think Team Spooky's doing any better?
Nothing.
Well, your inflection on that last dactyl was perfect. Perhaps a magnetism rune.
Against a level 5 demon alien hybrid? Where did you learn your magic? Demo Khan?
You know, you really do have a look.
Hunter's right. This isn't working.
On to plan C. Well, more like D.
Norman won't mind if I borrow a few Oscorp satellites at 45,000 feet, right?
Higher, further, faster, baby.
82nd and 5th. Well, between 5th and Madison now.
Guys, they're live. And they're trending.
Hashtag Big Alien Apple.
Not bad.
Thanks. Now imagine if you had just asked for our help sooner.
No time for an after-school special. Patching it through. Patching it all through.
We need to hurry.
No, this is Doctor Strange's big day. We usually take him, and we have a different lineup of his stuff when we do this. I usually take away 7 Sense of Cinnabus, and I add. Oh, we don't have them yet. Astral meditation. We actually, you see, now if we did side missions, by now we'd have combat items. And we don't have that, so good point. Let's see now, Agatha's gaze. We need 2 of those. Get rid of both the Balthak. Jeez. We have Crimson Bands. Those are nice. I wish this didn't cost so much. Except Angaramus is really good, and ours is quick. Hello. Conceal is not bad to have. This is free. I went all out to get a free one. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maybe that's what I need. It's good for, like, AoE stuff. I like that somebody being targeted can hide. Yeah, I got that quick as well. So if he takes someone out with Axe of Angaramus, it doesn't take a card play. I am liking this. I think I'm putting Vapors of Valtor into this. Agamo's Gaze is really important, so having one that gives him block if I don't use it, which is very rare, and having one that can actually dole out 4 heroism is serious stuff. Winds of Watum. On KO, gain concealed is good to have. KO, gain block. See, I wish this was hit more than one. This one on KO, draw a card. Nee. See, now I'm wondering, do I want this or do I want the other Winds of Watum? I still want Winds of Watum. Quick is quick is quick is quick. The longer I can, more bang for my buck for a turn. Let's see what this is like. In the future, once we have combat items, this is great because basically we use the combat items in the first part, then we have the second mission, the second encounter, and you can call them all your combat items back. So that's why we have that, but we're before combat items. Okay, mine is good. Spider-Man. So we get Doctor Strange in here. Let's look at Spider-Man's because we have him too. Actually, everything we have of his is good, so we're fine. I like him better like this, really. I like this a lot better than his... I don't know, whoever... Well, we could always blame the caretaker for the designs, but I don't like her. And because he's with us in the Abbey, he's joining us through the portal.
We must contain this quickly before Lilith's corruption spreads to others.
I saw so many angry faces the last time I was there. It may be too late.
Ah, yes. I'm afraid that was just a typical New Yorker.
That's not true.
Well, hello there.
Wow. If it's a fine time to small talk, who's here? Oh, Captain Marvel's watching us go up before she goes on hers. Step to the portal.
It's portal.
He's portal. Okay.
Ben is taken to the rooftops, and he's tossing just about anything he can find onto the streets below.
Oh.
There are innocent people down there.
I understand. He's throwing, like, giant office building type air conditioning units down to the street below. Not good.
Stay safe, ma'am!
I should probably tell you the same thing.
Jeez. You'd think he'd at least have tennis elbow or something by now?
Spider-Man, we shall squash the bones and bring them home to Mother!
Subdue this animal and bring it to Site 1.
We'll squish your face and eat your...
Oh, Hydra Bob. Yay, Hydra Bob.
I'd seriously consider switching occupations if I were you, friend. I know, no job's perfect. But at the end of the day, it's all about the coworkers.
Okay. We gotta get people out of here. Rescue the trapped villains. The trapped civilians. Generate heroism to use the rescue civilian card, yet costs us. And watch out for objects thrown by fallen venom. And we have to get out of this area before he throws a large air conditioning unit on us. Fallen venom is hurling objects at the heroes. Any heroes inside the target area will take damage at the end of the turn. Use move or abilities to reposition heroes and avoid damage. Tip, knock enemies into the target area and turn the tables on them. Well, you know, depends on your flexibility, right?
For the Mother!
Doctor Strange has enhanced abilities. Many Doctor Strange's abilities become enhanced with bonus damage or effects while you have a certain amount of heroism. Heroic abilities will also automatically increase and decrease their heroism cost based on the current heroism amount. Play them for their base cost when heroism is scarce, or with a lot of heroism for maximum value. And since he doles out a lot of heroism by default, usually have a bit of an advantage. Everybody's marked today. I am
really nice of you all to come by and visit the old neighborhood. I'd say let's all stop for a group selfie, but Eddie might get a little jealous.
Okay.
I cannot fathom why one of my mother's fallen is so obsessed with you.
I'm not sure what any of that means, but Eddie and I were doing our thing here in New York way before those horns grew out of his head. I've never known him to pick on civilians, though. We need to get these people out of his way.
Okay, so quick knockback. So we got a few people to knock back with. Let's see, I'm also looking over here what we can do.
one's for you! Leave some for the rest of us.
I'm not a fan of these two guys, so I'm sure we'll get Doctor Strange on that soon. Now, another way to get out of this, especially since I don't know what he's going to do. Okay, let's do this first. I'm gonna have Doctor Strange rescue that individual.
Every life we save is an important one.
Yep. $35. Hey. And what's this guy up here? I don't like him. I don't like him. To see him go right away would make my day.
Hellcat.
There's a coincidence. Ah. Does that actually work, or is that gonna not take anybody out? Ugh, 6? See, I wish I had shoved now. I would have shoved him and then used that. Or vice versa, whatever. Yummy. That's good enough. Let's save the explosive for another turn.
Watch closely. Lilith doesn't care about you. I hope you realize that in time.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even gonna reveal him. That's good enough too.
Prepare yourselves.
Ooh, I like it!
Still have 2 card plays. This is gonna give us 4 heroism and cartridge back.
Even a sorcerer supreme has room to grow.
You know, I'm not worried about this guy at all. I suppose we can technically put him in there. But this guy's after me, so I don't think I care for that either. I can get concealed just by saving myself. Again.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Yeah, it's okay. He's gonna just love tap. He's nobody because I'm concealed. Okay, that's good. Here goes.
For the mother.
We are not out of this yet.
Goons. So we got 4 card plays. Thank you, Doctor Strange. And another 2 heroism. Thank you, too. Now this is forceful knockback. See that?
Lilith must not have left instructions for Hydra on how to control her new pet. Can't say I feel sorry for them, but there's still civilians trapped here too.
There are two talking in my head.
It's a comm system, the same one I activated in your suit.
Right, that was gonna be my next guess.
Okay, finish them off.
The civilians are clear. It's open season on Hydra and their pet monstrosity.
They will be the next to fall in the hunt.
Wow. You two ever work with a guy named Craven?
Well, those two are dead.
This should help.
You have earned this!
You are lucky to still be breathing.
Done! That's part 1.
We've got them all. Now let's get to Venom and stop all this.
No more games! No more running! You can't stop us, heroes! But we hope you try!
Whoa. Defeat Fallen Venom, and you know we have to take him down twice, right?
We are too strong for you!
Oh, okay.
Don't suppose you'd let us actually try and help you, Eddie?
Help us! Help us! You took everything from us, Spider-Man! And now, we will take your world!
I'm gonna put that down as a definite maybe.
Suffer for that!
Melee attacks against Fallen Venom can trigger his Join Us passive and activate Symbiote Skin. When Symbiote Skin is active, Fallen Venom will bind the next hero that melee attacks him. After triggering Symbiote Skin, use ranged or area attacks to reset Fallen Venom. He's the only one left. There were only 3 of them here? Seriously? This is 0, but it's only 1. It's not much fun. There's nothing to smack him into. What do you have here? On KO gain block? Kind of like that. We got a heroism for that. Yay!
Just like old times.
Okay, well, it's time we did something with this guy, so... What is he? 175, hmm? Oh, but what if I could use this to... Wow. He's got a forceful knockback on this? Doctor Strange, I got plans for you. This is...
You make it too easy.
Oh, so do you, friend. So do you. I could do this, or I could do this. I kind of like this because he won't. That's one less person to attack.
Let's give it a go.
We will make you pay for that.
He's stunned. When a unit is stunned, they will not act on their turn. If a stun unit takes damage, they will be reawakened immediately. Note that because he's a supervillain, usually attacks twice, he'll just attack once. Okay, the only one who doesn't seem to have any block is me. So I think Doctor Strange is going to protect the hunter. And also give me a little bit of a heal.
I feel better already.
Okay, let's see who he picks on.
We will peel back your flesh.
That was a cheap shot, Eddie.
Oh, it's a good thing he had blocked.
Follow Spider-Man's lead here. He's the expert when it comes to venom.
Thanks. I recommend giving him a wide berth, especially if he's feeling huggy.
Well, if you guys aren't going to be pointing to him, then I don't need that for now. You know, I usually don't use this. Wonder why again that I gave it 0?
Here we go again.
Of course, he gets injured too.
No pain.
Well, you know, beggars can't be choosers. What is he? Oh.
I will make this quick.
Yeah, that'll work.
Their strongest was no match for us.
Now that means that he's gonna... We have to take him out again. We knew that. Oh, for crying out loud, Peter, just move.
I am impressed.
That gives us room to do this.
The light shines on the most dutiful.
Yeah, gain concealed, redraw, recover health. Does he need health? No, it was only block. Okay. And we have 10 heroism. If we got Axingam Avangaramus, that can take him. Nice. Didn't I just say?
Embrace mother's love. Your struggles are pointless, and they spoil the meat.
Oh, that's no fun.
Is he always like this? I wouldn't take it personally. Eddie always gets extra grumpy when he's hungry. Think he's bad. You should see Jameson if he doesn't get his morning bagel.
We've got some forceful not. Oh, we can't. Oh, that's no fair. This is the edge of the playing field. Cheater. I wanted to be able to knock him into something over here. Nah. Okay, so.
Prepare.
Give it a kick. Look at this. 126 this early on. Good.
Sorcerer Supreme with great ease, Doctor.
Okay, so he has 67 left. Please.
Let me show you.
So now he has to come into range again.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
He should be going concealed, right? Isn't he? No. Oh, that's right. He didn't take him out. That's true. Good point. Hey, guy. You want to take him out for us, please? Get to the work. Yo, go, hide your bob. Ooh! I'm sorry. I thought he was further. He doesn't like it. Oh, really? He has 14 left. Oh, yes.
Oh, this should be good.
Well, leave no trace.
Anybody else feel that?
The leader has fallen.
This is a great victory, everyone.
And we left no trace.
Mother's strength is eternal. We are eternal!
He fights like a damned Wendigo! Unstoppable.
Oh, he's not unstoppable. Just really annoying. Huh. Not my worst idea ever.
Out of his butt?
Good afternoon, Demo Venom! Here's a special request from all of New York to you, our slobbiest invaders since Thanos.
That was
exceptionally loud. Had to get bit by a radioactive spider with really good hearing.
I was going to say, amazing.
That's what the kids tell me. I think I'll pass out now.
Don't worry. I know a safe place.
Let's go back home. That's not bad, right? I usually like to have them together in this particular one. So different. I don't know if I care for the lighting. Let's see what we can do about that. It's a little too white. Okay, so that might be a whole different idea from what I had earlier. So let's take a look at graphics and background now. Oh, that's kind of tacky. I like that. It's a good tacky. Yeah, we'll keep the purple. It's good. Nice. So yeah, I can see the disadvantages. You don't work up your research area, so you don't have everything you want. Hopefully by the finale we get neat things that that we're entitled to. But you know, sometimes when you're in a run, in a campaign, you run out of things to research. Maybe it all does catch up. Good work, Spider-Man. Okay, so Auntie Caretaker, I presume.
Hi, kiddo. Well done driving off that monstrosity Venom before he took an even bigger chunk out of our dear friend Spider-Man. Thankfully, Dr. Strange is tending to him in the barracks. At some point, you should check up on him. Make our new guest feel welcome. It's all coming together. Our little family is getting stronger every day.
Thank you, Auntie. Now to turn into my civilian clothes. Da-na-na. It is waxing moon. I'm trying to think, what do we have? We don't have too much. We have a dagger, but to use a dagger you have to use break, and we don't have a break for command. What we have currently that we can use for offering things up once we get that started, and you can see Agatha is kind of looking at us up there, is book, which you open in a waning moon, and wand, which you reveal in a new moon. Right now we have a knife and we're holding on to that. There's a lot of people to talk to. And oh my god, there's an EMO Kids meeting tonight? Our first EMO Kids meeting? We'll see her in a moment, Nico. Abbey clubs. Different heroes meet every few nights for one of the Abbey's clubs, a group interaction that can yield powerful rewards. Abbey clubs can be pursued at any pace and declined at any time, delaying them until a future date. Well, let's take a look here.
Come to see how the patient is faring?
He's snoring.
Don't call me that, Eddie. I'm Spider-Man. MJ's boyfriend. Sometimes it's complicated. Go get him, Tiger. M.A.? Give me 5 more minutes. Just 5 more wheat cakes.
He is slumbering soundly. Best leave him be.
See, I've never gone in there to experience that.
I know you'd like to see him, but my strict doctor's orders are that he's not to be disturbed. I'm sure he would appreciate a visit tomorrow, though, after a good night's rest.
Is the Forge treating you well, Doctor?
It is, all things considered. The scent of hellfire is slightly less obnoxious than Tony. Miss Minoru wishes to speak with you. She requested you do so tonight.
What about?
A great mystery and a greater opportunity. You should seek her out.
He's looking forward to it too. You know that. Well, that gives him a chance to be involved. That's nice.
Destiny tips its balance toward us.
That's what he usually says after we hang out. And who is this? This is Wanda's room. No, it's Captain Marvel's room. They're not usually open in the evening. How funny is that? Anyway.
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Thank you. Who did we hang out with here? We had a story mention.
Don't ask me how many times Iron Man has asked me to charge his phone.
Everybody's gonna have something to say. Even Eddie might have something to say. Really? You guys aren't saying anything?
My tongue and I are taste buds. Huh?
Oh, I bet your mom is pissed. Can't ground a grown adult, sucker.
You too, Hunter. Kept people safe. Preserved works of art.
Fine, speak.
That's because we were in a museum. We
Whatever
saved...
the good Dr. Faustus was up to spells bad news for us.
Hydra's morale must be near rock bottom.
He doesn't say anything usually.
Bunazua. Hydra's up to something far bigger than a symbiote. This reeks of a distraction to throw us off their scent.
He really took a beating from Venom, huh? Let's hope Steven can work some medical magic. Doesn't sit right when homegrown heroes get hurt like that.
Great work, Hunter. I bet Lilith was hoping you'd sit this one out. Sucks for her.
Yep. Certainly. Now I know she wants to say, we're gonna go do this thing. Talk to Nico.
Anything going on today?
Yes, Nico wants to speak with you. Do so before you sleep.
Can you tell me what this is about?
No.
No.
Okay, it's Nico's turn. Ooh!
Hunter, I was just looking for you. We need your assistance.
Who is we?
Assistance? Really?
The Esoteric Mystical Order, specifically the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism.
That is an elaborate name.
You can blame Doctor Strange. Oh, I may have rearranged a few words so it spells out EMO Kids.
Tell me what you need.
Dr. Strange Magic and I are researching a crucial moment in your past, but it's probably better if we just show you. How about it? Ready to uncover one of the greatest mysteries about your life after death?
It's not that they need my assistance. If I don't do it, there is no meeting, because the whole point is mystical hypnotherapy, right?
Lead the way.
Let's do it!
See, this was triggered by opening the altar, starting it up. Everybody's here. Oh, she wants to talk first. Okay.
So, about the spell that brought you back to life. It worked better than expected, but there are some gaps.
You are talking about my death?
Exactly. The memories of your final moments might tell us how you defeated your mother 3 centuries ago. That could give us an edge this time around.
Those memories are lost.
Maybe not. We think there's a way to recover them. All you're gonna need is a mystical jumpstart.
How would that work?
Doctor Strange can explain it better than I, but if you want the abridged version, ask Magic. And when you're ready to begin the ritual, let me know.
Okay. Okay, I'll bite.
Hunter, I'm glad you're present for the inaugural meeting.
Well, yeah.
Of what, exactly?
Why, the Knights of Intellect and Dimensional Spiritualism, the Abbey's local chapter of the Esoteric Mystical Order.
Right, EMO Kids. So, the ritual?
Regarding your resurrection, we had to meticulously reunite your corpus, or physical vessel, with your animus, or spiritual essence.
Yeah, I know that part.
How does this relate to the ritual?
Animating your corpus was the easy part, but your essence, your thoughts, hopes, fears, and dreams, that was the slipperiest eel.
Does the ritual require eels?
But now, with the plenary potential of Miss Minoru's Staff of One to
out of
focus
character,
Miss
here we
Rasputin's
go.
enigmatic energies, I, Doctor Strange,
the ritual.
The Sorcerer Supreme shall pluck from unreality your mislaid memory, thought lost to time and death. I shall stare those cosmic forces in their many eyes and shout, "Nay!"
Dr. Strange, the ritual. How does it work?
Didn't I just explain? I could start with the fundamental underpinnings of the multiverse theory if it would help.
Just tell me what to expect.
Ah, yes. You will focus on recalling what was lost as we do everything in our power to restore it. Simple, really.
He's not like that in the comics. Trust me.
Yes?
How does this ritual work?
This is the ritual. You focus on the past, Miko zaps you with her staff, Strange chants and waggles his fingers, then you remember. Maybe.
So why are you here?
Should the zapping, chanting, and waggling go bad, I will open a portal to Limbo and push you inside before the explosion.
There is a chance I might explode?
A very small chance. Unlikely.
How concerned should I be about exploding?
Slightly more than usual.
Does Strange have any other details about the ritual?
Ha! Far too many.
That is all I need to know.
Tell Nico, and don't explode.
Yeah, she's just being silly too. See, is there anything that's grown back since I've been on? No.
The first part's easy. I need you to focus on your last memories before you fought Lilith.
Will this help me remember?
I can't answer that. When I start, you'll be the one making the repairs. The rest of us are here to keep you steady.
All right.
If you're ready, we can begin.
Yep.
I am ready.
Now, Hunter, tell us what you see.
I raced through the Abbey grounds, angry, terrified. It is too late. We were not ready for this fight. My foot slips, but I catch myself. I run with my blades exposed. I am completely alone. The moonlight guides my path. My lungs ache. My heart pounds. I rush toward my doom. I cannot. No!
Whoa! We all saw that, right?
I have no words to describe it.
Finally.
I guess they all have something to say.
You don't seem any worse for wear, but do inform me if you experience any lingering mystical oddities. Metacosmic soul rot is no laughing matter.
Okay.
Well, how about that? Your final moments are there, just buried deep inside.
It did not work.
Not yet, but we made progress. I'm sure we can figure out a way for you to remember more the next time.
Next time?
Heck yeah! EMO Kids meet every lunar alignment, or, you know, whenever we're free on a slow night. Oh, and we need ingredients. Magic will send a list to your spark. If you bring enough, we can refine them into more useful mystical objects. We're done for today, but I'll be in touch about the next meeting. Catch you later.
I don't know which one is worth salvaging. Sure. Since we've got all of them. Everybody got their shirts, which they already had. Since Nico led this one, she got... When you give the herbs over to Ilyana before the meeting, you can get upgraded and modified abilities for the next leader. See, I wanted to I'll know next time to talk to whomever before. Oh, everybody's here, but I know somebody wants to talk.
The legend walks among us.
Somebody wants to talk, so. Is there anything else here that can be snagged for a gift? Nothing yet. It is an Wundagore Everbloom. You know, it is waxing moon. Somebody says that happens every waxing moon. I don't think it happens every waxing moon because I kind of kept track of it in the past. But you never know, right? Okay, Occult History of the World by the Mysterious Scribe. The cult of Chthonian fanatics that made their way to the New World were hiding in plain sight as sailors, merchants, even clergymen. In the dead of night, they would gather and perform rituals both powerful and profane. One such ritual involved the defilement of fresh graves, digging up the deceased, and using their spent bodies as conduits to bring demonic entities called Lilith into the world. Is that... Hello, little demonic entity. You're my demonic entity.
What you doing, Charlie?
You know what's also been triggered since we've started this? Now that Spider-Man's here, somebody's gonna have a birthday party! Economy, excerpt taken from S.H.I.E.L.D. World Factbook entry on Transia. The single largest economic sector of the Republic of Transia relates to the vast uranium deposits located in and around Mount Wundagore. The mining, refinement, and exportation of uranium ore contribute the majority of the small landlocked nation's GDP. Despite the country's size and population, Transia is among the world's top 5 producers of natural uranium. The proceeds of their exports, along with carefully managed sovereign wealth fund, allows Translate to provide generous social programs for its citizens and routinely reject any overtures from foreign investors. Ooh, conquest through technology and mysticism. Manifesto by Dr. This is bigger than a manifesto. Power and conquest have been my ambitions since early youth. Only a fraction of individuals possess the strength of will to even pursue such destinies, for one must be perfect in both mind and body before a journey of this nature may even begin. My ascent to godhood began with a quest for answers, a means to free my imprisoned mother from Mephisto's grasp in the depths of hell itself. That singular focus opened my mind to the power of arcane sorceries. I concluded that forbidden magics must be combined with disciplined academic study to free my mother's soul and ensure my victory when facing Mephisto. My experiments sought to resolve this conflict, which led me to the regrettable encounter with Reed Richards and the explosion that scarred my flesh. From that point on, Richards and any others who opposed me would face the wrath of Victor Von Doom. Reborn from the ashes with the means and technology vastly superior to anything seen before, now armored and set out to take what is rightfully mine. Many have sought to topple me from the throne of conquest, yet all have failed. The Fantastic Four, mere playthings for my amusement. Let us consider the Hulk, thought to embody unlimited raw and destructive energy, and yet Hulk fell like all others, unable to withstand my power. Armored blows. Even in my infancy as Dr. Doom, I seized the power cosmic, and the surfers, bored with ease, guardians, heroes, whatever they wish to call themselves, are little more than childlike pawns. Even Thanos, self-appointed tyranny of the galaxy, was laid waste by a single blow from Doom's fist. For the record, Thanos did not possess the Infinity Gauntlet at that point, but no matter, he would have been put in his place. Such is the will of Doom. No ego problems there. Okay, I guess it's time.
I know I've asked a lot of you recently, dear, especially when it comes to these little excursions, but there is one more thing you could do to make an old witch happy.
If it were not so good to see you again, I might think you were taking advantage of me.
Hunter, you certainly are the product of your environment. Between Sarah and I suppose we're just lucky you didn't turn out more cynical. Besides, this might be interesting. Now that the altar is in working order, we just need to reignite my cauldron.
I would like
How
that.
interesting can that be? Your cauldron was always churning with some concoction in the old days.
Yes. And how do you think that was possible? It's not just any flame we're talking about here. Maybe you've heard tale of the demon fueling the forge? A fire-breathing demon, no less, blazing as hot as the flames of hell itself. Fortunately, I'll only require a single ember.
I can see where this is going. How do I find it?
I've enchanted this vessel to protect you from the ember's heat. You should be able to get close enough to retrieve it through one of the old mine tunnels beneath the forge. If you have any trouble, I think you should take Charlie. She's always had a nose for finding things around here.
Okay, well, I suspect there's going to be a dog nearby. Hey, Charlie. Charlie can follow you as you explore the Abbey. When you hear something interesting, she will bark. She's such a good girl. Oh, yeah?
Come along, Charlie. What is it, Charlie? Find something?
Thank you, Charlie. You're a good girl. Now this is underneath the forge.
Noble Ushtur guides my hand.
Must have come through somehow.
This must be an ember from the forge.
Oh. Doggy left. We need a good rain. We only had one the first night, and there's nothing growing back.
I have the ember. The bottle is not even warm.
If it were giving off any heat at all, I'd be concerned, given the enchantment on that vessel. Now, let's see if this old girl still works.
Yeah.
So I can use the cauldron to brew things?
Essentially, yes. Collect reagents on the Abbey grounds. You'd be surprised what we can make use of.
And I just drop the ingredients in? Is that not dangerous?
That's part of the fun, isn't it? And I see you've already found a recipe book. I doubt you'll have any trouble following along.
Agatha's Cauldron can craft items, resources, and even cosmetic rewards for the hunter. Collect reagents needed for the different recipes on the Abbey grounds. Find recipe books to unlock new recipes. And you know, we got a lot of stuff the last couple of nights from opening up the Abbey. Oh, here's another book. Agatha's cookbook. Agatha's handwriting is almost illegible, and subtle movement of the letters doesn't help. Minor attack essence, a pallet of steel wind, and healing salve. We got a lot of stuff. We actually have in our possession combat items. I thought we had something like, didn't we have one in here we could use? I thought there was some. I'm thinking of Violet Shadows, but we didn't open up that part of the Abbey yet to get enough stuff because we don't have access to the corpse flowers. If you need essence, there's that. If you need a gift, oh, what is that? Deadly nightshades, death caps, and a moonflower.
Lovely, dear.
Oh.
You're a natural.
Oh, the teens are gonna love that one.
That was expertly done, Hunter.
Fresh and fruity, a lot of them. If they don't like, if they're not into things like the carnivore, there's a carnivorous one, the metophile, they'll take fresh and fruity. Also, we're going to go quickly out there and look for more examples of Wundagore Everbloom, because when you see one, there are others. And we're just going to expressly go where we can and see if there's one hanging out here. No? Okay. Next one, Dreamer's Descent. I didn't know this, but I was told that the Witch Warren here sometimes has it. So I'm going to check that. I've never looked there before. Yep. I'll add that to my place. Now, we haven't been to the shop, have we? Not officially. It's right there. So let's go to Agatha's altar first. Nothing here. Also, since we started that and got an artifact, I'll bet you we got an offering bowl now. See? So that's something to look forward to when we're really able to. And we got the resources to do the right offering. Don't think they have here. I know at some point, at one of these areas apparently has... Ah, there is a Wundagore Everbloom. Excellent. Now, the other place. Up here again. We don't have it. We should probably make a point to visit anyway, because then we can get it on the map, the shop. Even if it's not the shop club, because we're going to have a shop class. Because it also lines up with our it lines up with that over here, so see, there used to be an entrance that says the shop, but I guess until it becomes that meeting place, they're not going to pay attention. We were just over there getting the embers. That's where the one nearby would be. Next, Shaw's Church. Is there one here? No. Next, the ever-flowing glade, which is over here. Usually there'll be one right at the at this spot here, and she's just waiting when we're ready that we can do the next challenge. Kind of triggers her. There's also one sometimes at Agatha's cottage. That's where I was looking when I opened it up yesterday, or game yesterday. I should say. It's the previous night in the game. Sometimes it's in Behind the Woods. It isn't today. And that's okay too. I'm trying to think where else. There are other places, but we don't have access to them yet. Another place to look is the Standing Stones. Sometimes there's one here. There is none here today. That is all right. I think I've covered all bases. At least of what we have access to at this point. It's a whole mess of places. So yeah, usually there's one around here. And of course, here. And I hear there's one in Gideon's Cross, which goes down along here. But I don't know of it. So I think that's good. Let's go to sleep. I have noticed there's no rain again. Okay. Okay, let's check all our super linky stuff. First, EMO Kids Meeting 2 ingredients list. Oyster mushrooms 10, wolf's bane 10, skill essence 15. I think we already have all these things. Do you like trinkets? Bring these to the next meeting, or to me before the next meeting, or do not. I do not care. Alright. This is about the hunter. Unknown hero, threat, or menace. There's a new danger in our fine city, and as so often happens, it comes from Queens. There's a new amateur online sleuths captured a JPEG of 2 suspected spider dupes. Blade and Captain Marvel seen sneaking around a rooftop with a never-before so-called hero. Who is this leather-clad loon? What is their relation to the trash-talking web-slinger? And what sinister designs do they hold in their heart? We're on J. Jonah's radar now. Prepare for some bad press. Midnight Suns are here to do the job, not get the credit, unlike the Avengers. That's why your action figure never took off. I have an action figure? What's with Caretaker? I just passed her in the kitchen and she was chopping carrots like they were a pack of moloids. Don't look at me. I've been working on the Hellride all day. I was working out my frustrations on some new kind of hellhound. Who did what to whom now? Hold on, Eric. Magic. You didn't ask her about Wanda again, did you? I asked, she deflected. I asked again, she murdered carrots. I thought we talked about this. You talked, I acted. Wanda belongs here. We must not turn her away. What happened to Agatha was not her fault. No one's to blame here. Believe me, I know. This is going to take time, not hellfire, to make right. Hey everybody, be sure to welcome our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man to the Midnight Suns. For real, go say hi if you haven't already. He took a big risk for us and got tossed around by some creepy pudding monster. Maybe later. You know I'm on Superlink, right? Yes, we would say these things to your face. Don't mind them. Welcome to the Abbey, Spider-Man. Thanks. I'll try to stay out of your way. Lucky for all of you, I think 3-dimensionally. But there are so many more. The world isn't ready for a Spider-Man who swings between dimensions. You'd be surprised. Of course, that is a callback to a Spider-Man annual where Steve Ditko was still drawing the 2 characters, and there was an adventure with Spider-Man with the Wand of Watum running across the dimensions. So, what else? Okay, well, first of all, it's gonna make someone happy in there. And before we do anything, I think we're gonna take a look at...
Spider-Man would probably appreciate it if you looked in on him. I think he's quite impressed by you.
Okay, I'll do that, Steven. Oh, see?
Of course, Carol. I'll run the data immediately.
Run? Bruce, you told me you were on it for days.
I meant process my findings. This coil of yours is no simple substance. There's no one-click option.
I get it. Just get back to me as soon as you can.
You'll be the first I call.
Huh. I thought we were... Maybe I missed something. Okay.
What's shaking?
Something amiss, Captain?
Nope, nothing. Just Bruce being Bruce. More importantly, really glad we got Spider-Man back, Hunter. Not sure if you've noticed it, but these end-of-days scenarios really tend to put a damper on morale. It's nice to get a solid win, you know?
Every victory we have inches us closer to stopping Lilith, and every life we save
is another ally against her. In this case, a wisecracking, radioactive Spider-Man ally. Which is a good thing, now that we know Hydra has been augmenting their soldiers with this radioactive green gamma shampoo. We're gonna need all the help we can get. Speaking of helping, should probably get back to it. There's a certain special Hydra mad scientist out there whose face is just begging for a smacking. And these gamma signatures of his don't seem to want to analyze themselves. Talk to you later. Hey, Hunter.
Hey. Hi. Let's go visit Spider-Man and put his picture in, too.
You want to know who am I? Who am I? I am the web-slinging arachnid of justice. I am the fearsome spider who just ruined your day. Wait. Who owns the night. I am the eight-legged bringer of justice. I am Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man?
Oh, hey, Hunter. Didn't see you there. Everything's fine. This is completely normal. All the top heroes do it, I'm sure.
Do what?
Practice their hero voice. In my case, my spider voice. I figured if I was going to be teaming up with this group, I ought to up my game. Sound more, I don't know, scary, I guess.
Well, your spider voice is very noticeable.
Really? Did it give you pause? Strike fear in your heart as you approach the spider's lair?
It struck something.
Yes! That means a lot to me, coming from you. I don't know too many demon hunters. It's nice to get an expert opinion every now and then. And if I might add an opinion of my own, you are much nicer than Craven.
I actually came here to thank you.
Thank me? For what? And by the way, does this thanks also involve pizza? I have to say battling Eddie always works up the appetite.
If I were to acquire this pizza, who would I give it to? Your identity remains a mystery to us all.
Oh, you want to meet the Spider-Man beneath the mask? Sorry, that's a no-go. My true identity is a closely guarded secret. Not even MJ or Aunt May know for... Wait. I see what you're doing there.
He did that himself.
Sorry, Hunter, the mask's gotta stay on. I hope that's not gonna make things weird between us.
The Abbey is a place of many secrets. Your identity is safe within these walls.
It's not the walls here I'm worried about. It's out there in the real world where the people I love are.
No mask can hide you or them from Lilith. Her gaze can pierce your very soul.
Yeesh. Reminds me of my best friend's dad. And that was before he became a flying goblin.
I know this is not easy for you, Spider-Man. The people here are very different from one another. They do not always see eye to eye. But one thing I can say in truth is that I trust them with my very life. Lives.
Wait, did you just say lives, as in plural?
Yes.
I am really gonna enjoy getting to know you, Hunter.
And we would enjoy getting to know you. The real you.
Listen, let me think it over, alright? It's a big decision. Gotta meditate on it. Check my horoscope. Roll it around in my head, and maybe we'll talk soon. Cool? Cool. I really need to think this over.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
That looks good.
There you go. Oh, that was, by the way, this is Magic's room. Nothing for her yet, but she got a Russian tea set. See, it does say go there for intel cache. I don't know why they won't. So, let's see here. Hi, Steve Rogers.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Oh, okay. I already know the answer. Whatever says light. Steve Rogers waves you over. A philosophical question for you, Hunter. A mad scientist attacks a bridge with killer robots. Do you stop the robots, allowing him to run over a child during his escape? Or do you save the child, allowing the robots to kill dozens on the bridge? I reject the binary nature of the problem.
Thanks, Hunter.
Thank you for the light points. And there's Robbie and Nico.
Hey, look who's awake.
Have you seen my dog anywhere? I have not seen my dog anywhere. Oh, we have to give somebody some reagents for trinkets. Where's my dog? Oh, my dog is in the
Hey, for someone they just dug up, you look pretty fresh.
Thank you. Morning.
Bonjour.
Where is she? Is she at the pool? Ah, she at the pool.
Why, hello, Hunter.
I have something for you.
Oh?
Here you are.
Good. I don't know where to put this. That is Nico's problem now.
And that's why we like doing that, because we get stuff. Anybody see any freebies around that I could snatch up for gifts? Good morning, Auntie.
Hi, kiddo.
It's a fancy looking knife.
Hunter, hello.
Good morning. Hello, little one. How you doing, little baby?
There's my ferocious
somebody got
Charlie
it.
girl.
She got an upgrade. One of Charlie's combat abilities has just been upgraded. Pet Charlie at least once a day to keep building her bond with the hunter and upgrade the rest of her abilities. She jumps for joy. We can jump for joy next time we put her into a nice challenge or battle. So she'll be ready. Okay, observations of the blood. Notes by Diamond Hellstrom, aka Son of Satan. My research has led me to believe that the blood have existed for ages, seeking to eliminate the spawn of Chthon and any other malevolent manifestations they deem to be a threat. I will continue to dig deeper into their rather murky history. There's much to explore here in Old Salem. Object unknown. Memo from Abigail Brand, Commander, Sword. As I have received no response from you after 3 separate tries, which is pretty crap form among colleagues, I'd just like to point out, I will cease my warnings after this final communication. Your structure, which Strange and Fury simply refuse to give me any more information about, is in the direct path of a multidimensional impact object. As of this point, we are calculating impact with your structure at a 95% chance, which, as everyone knows, should not be taken as a guarantee, but is still highly likely to occur. If the object does strike in the vicinity of your abbey, or whatever you call it, do not touch it. This object comes from a dimension where a human-alien war is raging, and is likely hostile in nature. Good luck, Commander Abigail Brand. Well, you know what? This is a callback to XCOM, and there is an Easter egg related to XCOM here that we will have later on, and it will hurdle. It isn't guaranteed because it the conditions have to be right. And I know the conditions, I'm gonna make it right. A breakthrough. My lord and master, forgive the lack of preamble, but I'd write to you urgently with tidings that I may hold hope for our kind. A winged messenger brings me news of the Codex, seen with her own 2 eyes unlike any other. She described Akkadian script, hieroglyphs, and languages unknown to her. It is my belief that this is the Darkhold, the Book of Sins itself. I feel this truth deep in my bones. The spells of Cthulhu have traveled across deep chasms of time, through many lands, and are now close at hand. It is in the possession of a transient scholar, an aristocrat named Rusov. The centuries-long search may soon be over, and the spells, including the Montesi formula, will be under your control. Await your bidding as always, L. Now, I don't remember who L is, but that is Dracula they're talking about. So, there you go. Now, what else can we do? You know what? This is what we can do. We can make trinkets. Look at this.
Oh, lovely, dear. You're a natural.
Oh, do we want to make a common gift? No. But I wouldn't mind getting more, I don't know, other stuff before I make more gifts. I never thought of that, but I could have done that yesterday. But, you know, we need trinkets. Now, what else do we have? What are we up to now? I think it's time to get our second level up. Hunter, I have foreseen a bond growing between us, a fortuitous outcome, I assure you. I fear you are losing too much of your time to the mundane mediocrities and daily drudgeries. You need to restore your sense of wonder and imagination, to peek behind the veil and see the delicate machinery of the universe laid bare. In summary, you need a break. Shall we take one together?
What is that strange ripple in the air? It is not quite wind.
I knew you would sense it. It's the transmigration of life essences from one level of existence to the next.
Human souls?
No. Insects, birds, other creatures. The Abbey is a waypoint where the veil between planes is quite thin. During quiet times such as this, you can actually feel it happening. I didn't want you to miss it.
That was thoughtful of you to think of me, Doctor.
If I am anything, Hunter, it's full of thoughts. Maybe too many, swirling around in my head, crashing against each other in a chaotic cosmos of ideas that is the madness of my mind. Reminding myself that I'm just a small part of the whole of creation is a way I calm it. It also reminds us of what's at risk of vanishing completely if your mother gets her way.
Indeed.
But I have a feeling that with a life force like yours in play, that won't happen.
Okay. That's our second to hit level 1. And we've gotten hero combo team up unlocked. So 2 heroes can smack somebody in battle with extra oomph. As the hunter gains friendship levels with multiple individual heroes, the overall team friendship level of the Abbey is increased, granting powerful rewards like hero combo abilities which can be used in battle, and much more. I'll say battle. But you know, that'll soon open up the gift shop, and we're looking forward to that as well. I'm sure it would have happened already if we were doing a ton of side missions, but that's life. Hello there.
Pale skin goes with everything, but black is best.
At least it's not asking me to change the name of the group.
Oh, you are gonna love this.
I am so going to love this. I can't wait to put that in the yard. Hero moves can be used to shove or apply knockback to enemies in the battlefield. Yes! We can't do it to heroes without damage, but, you know. Alright, supernatural fabrication is the first level of combat
I really
items.
could do just as well without you loitering back there.
He's just standing behind me.
How else am I going to steal your
Oh
secrets
my
if I
god,
can't
that's
see what
so
you're
weird.
up to?
I doubt you'd find anything suitable among my secrets anyway.
Whoa, wait a minute, wait a minute. Can it be? Did you just make a suit joke?
I didn't hurt its feelings, did I?
2 in a row. This is a major breakthrough for you. I'm so
my
proud I could be here
God.
for this moment.
He's just standing right behind him.
I'm glad you're amused.
That is freaky. I can see where he's supposed to pace back and forth, not just stand there. That is really bad. Anyway, supernatural fabrication. Weaving magic and science is fine in theory, but in practice, well, there isn't much practice. However, if we work together, Tony and I might be able to fabricate some pretty powerful items to help you in combat. So we're going to get the first level of combat items tomorrow.
Hey, Hunter.
Yeah, the whole standing behind you, that guy. Don't do that.
Take your pick, Hunter.
Uh-huh. Alright, alright. I'll take those and salvage them. We're not lacking in hero essence either.
Good day, Hunter.
Okay. Oops. Wrong one. Was it me? Yeah, it looks like me. That's right, charge. Yeah. Okay. Where are we right now? 11? He'll get there, don't worry. Doesn't take long. Next course of action. It still says Intel Cache. How come I couldn't go and check her out earlier?
Everything by the numbers.
Okay, one step ahead. Okay, after arriving at the meet, sounds of a commotion led Captain Marvel to a nearby rooftop where what appeared to be actual ninjas had surrounded Daredevil. He was grateful to Captain Marvel for helping drive them off, and they spent the rest of the evening running a tandem patrol. We now have eyes on 2 confirmed smuggling routes and a local partner who wants Hydra out of his neighborhood. Okay, so let's do this. Let's turn this into something. Okay, now you can bring it down, you can bring it up. Okay. Okay, that's something we can put up in her room, or we could put it up. Usually I like putting it up into Blade's room.
Hydra thinks they're so clever. Just imagine if they actually were. You might be in trouble.
Compliments. The hunter now has the chance to earn compliments, which can be spent to praise other heroes after completing certain actions in the Abbey, such as completing a research project, completing a hero op, reaching a new training level in the yard. Complimenting a hero will increase their friendship with the hunter. However, complimenting the same hero again in a short period of time leads to diminishing returns, so share the wealth.
I'm here if you need me.
Well, those two were hanging out. Look at that. Okay, upgrade the yard. Upgrades are now available for construction in the yard.
If you can beat Carol in a straight fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
Build yard upgrades to make your heroes even more powerful in combat. I see there's Wanda and Deadpool working out there. So, it's not that we're lacking in anything.
I can see why you think that.
Yeah, now we could do some shoving. Okay. Combat bonus for the selected hero. Yummy. We already did him. Who isn't on the board here? A lot of them. Who is working on stuff here? This is where we want to focus the people we want to work on. I said last time we did Deadpool, because I do like Deadpool. I like Deadpool. I like Ghost Rider. He's already #1. He's already had his. Doctor Strange I like. Storm I like. Venom is really good. I don't know, I'll do that.
You don't know what you are. It was us.
Okay, team player common combat bonus. Start the mission with a hero combo in your hand. Okay, so
later.
We'll have to put him into like a side mission soon. Hello, little doggy.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
Okay. So, it's a good day. And I think this is the end of the stream. So I'm gonna put myself right here, and anything further we'll pursue next time. We may have to unlock, but you know what? Let me tell you something about this. My understanding is we're going to be getting the DLCs coming in too. So there's more things to unlock and start with Deadpool, I think. So that'll be more to look forward to. More adventures. It's not going to be side story. There's going to be a lot of other things and a lot more than one story mission to pursue. Anyway, until next time, thanks for watching and take care.